Though the economy of Bangladesh is largely dependent on agriculture, but the scenario changed when the weavers of Bangladesh started to divert the skill of manufacturing garments in industrial sector. The country had a long history of fabricating handlooms and to provide prestigious garments around the world. But the time had changed. The incident started to evoke largely from 1980s, while ready-made garments factories started to emerge. Bangladesh is now the second largest exporter of ready-made garments in the world after China. More than 3,000 ready-made garment factories are operating their manufacturing in these fields, and Best World Sweaters Limited is roaring like a Bengal tiger in the field of sweater fabrications for the customers around Europe and America since its inception in 2003. Best World Sweaters Limited is a 100% export-oriented sweater-producing company situated at Konabari, Gazipur, an industrial area just 25 kilometers away from Shah Jalal International Airport at Dhaka, Bangladesh. It occupies 180,000 square feet floor space for as many as 3,000 workers, including 50 executives and other 100 staffs in different sectors. The production of sweaters starts with raw yarns when they are taken directly from loading-unloading place to the inventory area. After completing the inventory, it goes to the bonded warehouse where every bundle of yarn stacks as per requirement of the buyers. Before distributing the yarn from warehouse to the production floors, sometimes the raw yarn needs rewinding or reconing for better use in different types of machines in winding section. After proper inspection, it is then distributed to the workers of knitting section where semi-automatic and manual machines are ready for its performance. Jacquard section is properly placed for enhancing the productivity with the state-of-the-art machineries where any kind of style can be produced according to the choice and requirement of the buyers. The factory has skilled workers and efficient machineries at linking section where linking, inspection and trimming goes on. After processing at the bar tech, the product is then taken for trimming and then is taken to the light checking section. It is then mended again at the light checking zone. After proper checking, the product is then taken for sewing buttons. When sewing is completed, the product is taken to washing section. When the product is properly washed, it is then taken to ironing section. When ironing is properly completed, it is taken to quality control section to check measurement of each unit, and then it is passed to the production quality control department for pre-final and final checking. After final checking, a price tag is placed on the product and is packed properly. Then the packs start the journey towards the ports for shipments to individual buyers. The company has a vast and solid experience to meet the exact needs of global customers from Germany, UK, Belgium, France, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Denmark, USA, Canada, etc. since 2003. Best Wool Sweaters Factory is very proud to supply sweaters for the world-class brands like Point Zero, H&M, Castad, Celio, Kapal, CNA, Bestseller, Esprit, etc. Best Wool Sweaters is now one of the leading exporters of quality sweaters for European market. In 2004, they had exported as many as 500,000 sweaters costing $1.7 million. The frequency of its exporting started to increase in course of time. In 2015, they had exported around 6 million pieces of sweaters at a cost of $41 million. Not only that, the company had earned reputation and certificates from national and international organizations to produce quality textile in producing sweaters, including gold certificate from Worldwide Responsible Accredited Production (RAP). The skilled designers of the factory spend their valuable hours to design or to adopt a design from the chosen buyers to produce pieces of up-to-date branded sweaters compatible for Euro-American markets. The factory produces all types of sweaters, that is, pullover, cardigan, made from various kinds of yarn, including acrylic, cotton, polyester, nylon, rayon, wool, or any type of fancy blended or twisted yarn as per buyer's requirement and design. And these samples are displayed at the showroom of the factory building for the visitors and prospective customers of Best Wool Sweaters Limited. There is a skilled quality control team to check and control the product quality from the sample development right up to final shipment. It also provides lab test on its yarn, buttons, zipper, sewing thread that will be used for respective product. Employees are recruited strictly as per the defined policy, which ensures selection of well-trained and qualified person. Best Wool Sweater Limited believes in equal opportunity for all employees. There is no discrimination as far as religion, caste and sex is concerned. The working environment of the company is very soothing for all staffs. The company provides full compliant and safe working environment according to the rules and regulations of BGMEA, local laws, international laws, and rules of ILO. The company never employs any child. It has doctors for workers' healthcare inside the factory building, and any worker is entitled to get free advice and treatment during working hours. The company also ensures baby care facilities, as well as the first aid treatment facilities are at hand to all the workers. The factory premises is highly concerned about safety of all the staffs and its products. Trained staffs are ready with automatic machineries to prevent the whole complex from any fire hazard 24/7. Firefighting equipments are placed in every corner of the factory, and the staffs are trained to operate the equipment during time of emergency. All the floors have proper plan to evacuate workers during any danger. The company conducts fire drill at least 4 times a year. It has its own security to prevent from any kind of unwanted visitors, as well as to ensure all kinds of security measures for 24 hours in a day in the plant. The factory has its own power generating unit with all modern machineries for uninterrupted production. It has its own gas generator, diesel generator, and sources from Rural Electric Board to ensure uninterrupted power in the factory. The power generation unit also has 2 types of boilers, both in diesel and in gas. The factory is well concerned of its environment, and thus it placed effluent treatment plant to treat the waste of the factory, so that the ETP helps to create an environment-friendly atmosphere in the locality. Head office of the factory is situated in its own house at Uttara Model Town, where a soothing atmosphere for all the staffs and management prevails. Apart from its management and staffs, there is a showroom at the top of the floor to display samples of almost all the products of Best Wool Sweaters. The company never compromises for quality. They believe in cost-effective production with best quality, and they mean the slogan as "Buy the best from the best."